The sun beat down on the land, casting long shadows over the vast African savanna. It was the start of the 20th century, a time of change and upheaval. German East Africa, a vast and diverse land in Africa, was under the control of the Germans, marked by their colonial flag. They came from far away, across the big water, bringing with them their ambitions and dreams of empire. The Germans wanted to rule, to impose their will and authority over the land and its people. They wanted the land, the resources, everything that could be taken and exploited for their gain. The people of German East Africa were many tribes with different languages, different customs and rich traditions, but they shared the land, a land that was now under foreign rule. They lived off the land, cultivating it with their hands, growing crops to sustain their communities. And they were now subjects of the German Kaiser, their lives forever changed by the new colonial order. Life under German rule was hard, very hard. The demands were relentless. The Africans were forced to labor, their freedom and autonomy stripped away. They had to work on large farms, plantations that stretched as far as the eye could see under the watchful eyes of their overseers. Cotton, rubber, sisal. These were the prizes the Germans craved, the commodities that fueled their economy. The fruits of their labor enriched the colonizers, not themselves, leaving the African people with little to show for their toil. The Germans, they did not understand the people at all. They did not respect their ways or their customs. The Germans brought their own laws, their own beliefs, and imposed them. The people's traditions, their voices, were completely silenced. Taxes were imposed, a burden on people already struggling to survive. Their land, their ancestral homes, were often confiscated without warning. The people felt like strangers in their own land, lost and helpless. Resentment grew with each passing season, simmering beneath the surface. Whispers of discontent began to travel on the wind, spreading quickly, whispers of a desire for change and freedom.
The people yearned for freedom from oppression. They longed for the days when they governed themselves with pride, when their voices were heard and respected, when their traditions were respected and celebrated. But the Germans seemed too powerful to overcome. Hope seemed like a distant flicker, almost unreachable.
From the heart of this suffering, a hero emerged, a beacon of hope in a time of despair. His name was Kinjekitile Ngwale. He was a healer, a spiritual leader, and a visionary. He understood the suffering of his people, the weight of their struggles. He felt their pain as if it were his own, deeply connected to their plight.
Ngwale had a vision, a profound and transformative experience. A powerful spirit visited him, a messenger from the...
This video was proudly sponsored by One Browser. Don't miss out. One Browser is the must-have tool of 2024. Try it now. The link is in the description below.
Beyond spoke to him of a way to resist, a divine strategy, a way to fight back against the oppressors. The spirit told him of a magic water, Maji in Swahili, a sacred element. This water, the spirit proclaimed, held extraordinary power, would protect the people from German bullets, a shield against their enemies.
Ngwale carried this message far and wide with unwavering determination. He traveled from village to village, spreading the word, sharing the prophecy of the magic water, igniting hope. He urged his people to rise up, to stand together, to fight for their freedom, to reclaim their dignity and land. Ngwale's words spread like wildfire. Desperate for hope, thirsty for liberation, people embraced the prophecy of the magic water, believing it held the key to their freedom. It was a symbol of resistance, a beacon of hope in their darkest hour, guiding them through the turmoil.
Tribes that were once divided, suspicious of each other, now united under this common cause, setting aside old grievances. The magic water transcended our differences. It bound us together in our shared struggle against oppression, creating a powerful bond.
The rebellion had begun, the Maji Maji Rebellion. A name whispered in fear by the Germans, chanted with courage by the rebels. Armed with spears, bows and arrows, and their unwavering faith in the protective power of the magic water, they rose up against the Germans, determined to reclaim their land and freedom. The rebellion spread rapidly throughout southern German East Africa. igniting a wave of resistance that swept across the region. From the coast to the interior, the people fought with a fierce determination, driven by a deep desire for freedom and autonomy. They attacked German outposts, disrupted their operations, and challenged their authority at every turn, showing remarkable resilience and strategic prowess.
One of the most significant battles took place at a place called Lugalo, a name that would be etched in history. The Maji Maji warriors, emboldened by their faith and the belief in their cause, launched a fearless assault on the German fort, showing no fear. Though outnumbered and outgunned, they fought with incredible bravery, their spirits unbroken by the might of the colonial forces.
The Germans, taken aback by the ferocity of the attack, suffered heavy losses, a testament to the warriors' tenacity and skill. The victory at Lugalo further fueled the flames of resistance, inspiring others to join the rebellion and fight for their homeland.
The Maji Maji warriors, though often armed with simple weapons, fought with the courage of lions, their hearts filled with the hope of liberation. They knew their land intimately, and they were determined to reclaim it from the invaders, no matter the cost.